Or to do it like
What up, bosses? Today I want to bring you a new series of me popping noobs all day long on PlayerUnknown's Battleground. I like to think so. It probably consists of me dying multiple times. Anyway, in today's episode I'm going to bring you bosses some chicken dinner as I picked up my first solo win in the game. Jumping out of the plane at high altitude, I make my way to Pachinki with only one thing in mind: to get me some loot. Mainly a fat gun to wreak some havoc on some noobs. Getting myself in a bit of a tangle with the imaginary wall, I'm eventually able to cut myself free and begin the race. Thankfully, in the first building I enter, I pick up a level 1 police vest, a juicy energy drink to keep me hydrated, and a 12-gauge shotgun upstairs to blow someone's hairy balls off. Not to forget the sweet looking cap that's sure to protect me from the incoming bullets. I'd like to tell you the next 5 minutes were full of some Rambo-like action, but sadly that wasn't the case. Running around looting, I didn't bump into anyone. It took me over 20 minutes to spot my first victim, with well over 60 people already claimed to the 7 gods. With the blue circle of death closing in, I'm looking out for any stragglers who may still be lurking around, only to spot someone jumping off their motorbike. With just a submachine gun to hand, I aimed down my sight, picking him off as he was totally unaware to where I was. Boom! Headshot, baby! Unsure who is around in the area, I slowly make my way to the body to find a ton of great loot. Gearing myself up with an M416 plus 4x scope that is sure to come in useful later. Not to forget the extra grenade that he had for me, loading me up with 6 in total now. I'm sure to go boom if I get caught. With Operation Chicken Dinner in full swing now and not much time on the clock, I look to move up the outside of the circle, hogging the blue wall to be certain that I can't get picked from behind. With just 1 kill to my name and only 5 players remaining, I'm looking to make my mark on the game. Spotting a target moving up the field, I wait for him to hold his position and allow me to pick up an easy kill with a 4x scope. Still holding the same position, I notice a jeep has suddenly appeared in the middle of the circle. Aiming down my sight, I can notice a not so sneaky snake withering about. Taking fire with my M416, I eventually pick up the snake after a few sloppy shots, bringing my kill count to 3, baby. With the blue mist of death closing in on my proximity, I start moving up the tree line, feeling safe that nothing can now come from behind me, but a bit worrying that I don't have the high ground. With just 2 players remaining, we're getting closer to a final showdown, and of course, a fresh meal. Making my way further up the hill, I find a nice tree to hold spot on, taking the time to boost my energy levels in case we need to sprint anywhere. During my quick time out, I notice a fellow soldier making his way past the jeep. Unfortunately for him, he's unaware that I'm watching, but he's also being chased by the third survivor. Uh-oh. With this in mind, I decide to play it tactically and let them play it out before I get involved, with both of them clueless to my whereabouts. Completely working in my advantage, as it's now left for the 2 of us to battle it out. With everything going my way, I surely can't fail. Holding position on the tree, my target finally makes a move as the mist closes in. Opening fire on him, I get a few good hits off, but he's still able to make it to cover behind the jeep. With my heart now pounding, I know this is my moment. He needs to bandage up, so I decide to move up on the vehicle. Not wanting to risk a shootout, I start unleashing all the grenades I looted this game, with the first one being enough to get me some juicy chicken dinner. Whoop whoop! Finishing off on a total of 4 kills. I wish I had more, but I honestly went around looking and I could not find anyone during the early game, but nonetheless, a sweet few kills towards the end. I hope you bosses enjoyed this video. It's something a little bit different from myself. I've never really done anything like this. If you guys are interested in seeing something more like this, some more pug, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like the video as well. It lets me know that I'm doing something right. Also, come join me on Twitch TV /Mr. Big Russ. I will be streaming some pug along with Paragon for the rest of this week and the foreseeable future. Take it easy, bosses. Go get me some chicken dinner, y'all.